Hi, this is Becky with Icing on Top Becky's Cakes, and today I'm going to show you how to do the anti-gravity effect with this Reese's peanut butter cup bag. And you can do it with all different kinds of things, not just a Reese's bag. You do it with M&Ms or Oreos or other things. But here I have a wooden skewer and I'm putting that in my cake frame. And the cake frame basically fit together like Legos, and you can make it as long as you want. And I'm just putting it in with first my skewer because it makes it easier to stick it into the cake. But do you have to use a cake frame? Cake frame, I think they're about $15 on Amazon last I checked. But you could also use a reusable smoothie straw because I think that would be thick enough to stick something to it. And I'm just putting a little buttercream here also to help it stay in place. And I'm gonna chill it in the fridge. And now it's the whole cake, I like to chill them. It's just easier to work with. And I'm gonna use some melted chocolate here. I've used some chocolate chips, melted in the microwave at 30-second intervals. This only took me a minute to melt because they were mini chocolate chips. And now I am basically just painting it straight on to my my cake frame here. Or like I said, if you have a smoothie straw or something, but something with a bend in it. That's the important part. The bend is where you're gonna put the bag, and on the sides is where you're just gonna stick your elements to it, whether they be M&Ms or whatever they may be. I put these little Reese's peanut butter cups. Some of them I've cut in half and some of them I'm putting on whole. But I start at the bottom so they have something more stable to build against. And then I'm gonna press them right into the sides here. Some of these, like I said, are cut in half. Make it a little easier to stick right to the side. And if you need to re-wet some of these by placing a little more chocolate on the individual cups before you put them on, you should do that if your chocolate that you've already put on there is getting a little too dry. Just add a little more chocolate just to the pieces that you put right on. And you can add all different kinds here. All different kinds of sizes. I turned some because you don't want them all to be just look like it's stacked, because when something falls out of the bag, it's not going to be stacked. So I'm kind of turning them every which way so that it looks more like a free fall here. There, I'm adding a dab of chocolate to that one because my chocolate's getting dry on the stick itself. Now, I love these cakes. They are so fun. I've done different kinds. I've done this with a little pirate bag one time and had little gold coins falling out of it for my son's birthday. But this time, we're doing Reese's peanut butter cups because he loves peanut butter. So I filled this cake with peanut butter filling too. And the peanut butter filling, oh, it's scrumptious. It tastes like a Buckeye ball was kind of my idea that I was going with when I made this filling. But yeah, it's really yummy. That recipe is also on my channel, and so is the peanut butter buttercream that I've striped this cake with. And I'm adding a little piece of peanut butter cup to the chocolate as I kind of wedge these in there, kind of like that. There's a piece of peanut butter cup, a little bit of melted chocolate, and I'm gonna stick it kind of haphazard here and there on it. Now the bag itself, I put a little piece of tape in so I can stick it to the part that's still, the bended part that's still coming out of our stick here. And that's the part that didn't have any chocolate on it. So just stick that piece of tape right down in there. And then it should stay in place. I actually used duct tape because I couldn't find my masking tape. So, I mean, whatever tape, how are you gonna stick that? Just stick it in there. But anyway, this is a really fun cake to do. These are pretty quick, pretty easy, but a lot of fun. And if you want to see how I did the buttercream stripes or the easy drip cake, please check out those tutorials and please subscribe to my channel.